Let's talk funnels, sales funnels. What is a sales funnel? Here's the thing. I do a lot with Facebook ads marketing. So I will run the ads for companies, but I've had a lot of people come to me lately that don't have the back of the funnel in place. So I can run an ad to something, but it really needs to go to a sales funnel. There's a lot of pieces with the sales funnel. Typically, people want sales. I mean, I guess that's why we run a business, isn't it? Bottom line, though, is sometimes it takes a little more to get to that sale, to build that trust. So a lot of companies will, especially coaches and consultants, will do a sales funnel that is email list building, for instance, where you give something away for free, whether it's a 3-video series, whether it's a webinar, whether it's a cheat sheet. There's a lot of different options that you can do to build the sales funnel. But how do you give them that 3-part video? How do you give them these different things? How does that funnel look? Well, I'm going to break that down for you so that you understand that just running ads and just putting an ad up on Facebook, there's a lot more to it. Yes, do I run funnels without even having all this back end stuff set up? Absolutely. I do, but that's best meant for somebody that can go a little more direct to a sale. I do that for more local businesses like mortgage clients, Botox, builders, any type of local business. You don't necessarily need to list, build, and build that trust. But if you're a coach or consultant, you absolutely do. So let me share my screen and show you what I've got, because I just want to walk through the very basic. And if I can make that big, there we go. Okay, so the funnel basics are, number one, you need a landing page. So somewhere when I run an ad on Facebook, whether I'm doing it for you or whether you're doing it yourself, when you're running an ad on Facebook, you want to bring them somewhere. And typically we call that a landing page. So you bring them to a landing page. And then if you want to have them give you something in order to give them something, it's typically a name, email, maybe a phone number too. Typically stick with names and emails. So if this is a 3-part video series, you would take them to a page that talks, you could have a video on there if you want to, and it would say, here, enter your name and email to get my 3-part video series. Then they collect that name and email. Then what happens is they get taken to a confirmation page. That's a thank you page. This is actually where we track people. So when you're running an ad, you want to put your conversion pixel onto the confirmation page. That way you know exactly what you're paying for people that fill in their name and email. So we need all these pieces in place. But now you've given something away for free, but have you actually made a sale yet? No. Now the goal is to follow up in an email sequence. Email marketing is not dead. Email marketing still works. So follow up in this email sequence, and that's where you want to sell. Not necessarily on the front end, on the landing page. You want to give them something for free. You want to educate them. And then in the email sequence, you follow up with more education. And maybe your goal is to set up a call with you. Well, that could be the next phase where you say, you know what, we'd love to chat, set up a call with me so you can learn more. And you put that into your email sequence. And then if you are doing like an online course or something like that where you can have a sales page, then you want to have a sales page also, which is another like landing page, but it's a sales page that you then can have them buy directly on that sales page if possible. So that would be another option for you. Maybe you're doing a membership. That would be another thing. This is a very, very basic funnels. Funnels can go much deeper than this, but this is the basics of what you need to start even thinking about running advertising. Now, what are some tools that you would need here? You would need either a website or a landing page builder. I recommend a landing page builder. One that I use is Kartra. I love Kartra because, and I will drop my, in the comments in this post, I will drop my affiliate link. I do refer people to it because I love it so much. I do refer you and I get a little kickback. So if you do go with Kartra, I'd love you to use my link. Bottom line is I love Kartra because it has the landing page builder, but it has all the other pieces in place that you'll need, and I'll talk about that. Now, you could use something like Lead Pages. I love those guys too, but you know, they just have the landing page builder piece of things. You know, I know others that use ClickFunnels is really known. Kajabi is another one. There's a lot of landing page builders out there, but it's very important that you get one. I tried for years. My mistake was I tried for years to run my business, just doing it on my website. I use different back-end tools, but it just, everything talks to each other, like with Kartra, and it just makes it so much easier. They give you samples. It just makes your life so much easier to crank out landing pages. Because this first funnel might not be your only funnel. I've done a lot of different funnels in my business, and I continue to evolve and do multiple funnels. Email marketing system. So you need some sort of email marketing system. Like I said, I use Kartra. It's all built into that system. ClickFunnels, Kajabi, all those are built into the system. Now, you could go with a MailChimp, Aweber, one of those. Those are not built into the system, but they are an email marketing system that you could use separately. And then you need a place that you can collect the money, a cart, a processor. There's Kartra has that all built into their system too. And then we go and link it to PayPal. And we can link it to any processor that we want to. But that's how a cart works. There's Samcart, there's multiple carts out there. So if you're doing it manually one by one, let's say you go with Lead Pages for the landing page builder, email marketing system, you go with Aweber or MailChimp, then you'd need a separate cart, if that makes sense. But the bottom line is you can do the all-in-one systems, but you need to have some sort of system. That was a basic sales funnel looks like. Reach out to me if you want more information on this. It's something that do research, learn what works best, what doesn't work best. But you do need to have something like this, especially if you're a coach consultant. If